Yo, Elijah back here with another quick deck list upswing MTG. Yesterday we peaked at rank 126, then we hit a losing streak, so now we are back to testing fun decks that are probably not meant to be played in Mythic. This time we go with Knights, and when I talk about Knights, it's basically Knights only. I don't think I run anything but Knights. So yeah, Dauntless Bodyguard, Cheap Knight, Knight of Grace, Knight of Malice, they buff each other. So we have black, white, also some green in there. Benalish Marshal buffs all the knights, freelance. History of Benalia, probably the most important card, especially the third part on it. 2+1 for each knight, because we only running knights, that can be a big game changer. Midnight Reaper, so we don't run out of cards, because basically we play 1, 2, 3, 4 drops and have no card draw, so that's the way to go. If knights die, we get to draw some cards. Knight of Autumn provides some possibilities with the 1+1 counters to destroy artifact or enchantment or gain the 4 life, depending on what we need. Then we have Valiant Knight, can be really helpful with the double strike, also gives 1+1 to all knights, so really big creature there. Aryel, Knight of Windgrace, is kinda like a Planeswalker. You have a lot of possibilities, but you need to wait one turn to activate them, obviously, because he has no haste, but he has Vigilance, so he could attack and still use his abilities. And we round it up with a Conclave Cavalier, which is a pretty strong knight. For 4 lands, you get a 4/4 body, which is kind of fine, with Vigilance, which is already good, but then if he dies, you get 2 more 2/2 tokens with Vigilance as well. For lands, to get everything out there, as you saw, we have a free drop for 3 planes, therefore we need good lands here. So we basically go for Godless Shrine, Isolated Chapel, 4 each, 2 Selesnya Guildgate to get a lot of planes, also the Temple Garden and the Sunpetal Grove, and the Unclaimed Territory, because we basically only play knights anyway. 2 planes to round it up, because we are mainly white, as you can see. Viability, I probably give this 5 to 6 out of 10, at least on the highest level. We went, I think, 2-2 in Mythic, but that was, I would say, more luck, because the more I played it, the more I noticed this deck needs a lot of tuning, because I don't run any removal, which is really hurting me, because my win condition isn't really there either. I have no flyers, I have no life gain, I have no trample, I don't get through small creatures, I can't really do anything against flyers, so works against some deck lists, but doesn't provide enough possibilities against most decks, therefore I only grade it 5 to 6 out of 10. But whatever, games were really fun, hope you enjoy, and don't forget to join us. I would need one more land here, then I'm kind of fine. He starts. Problem is the tender's tapped, need something, like need some normal land here. And I'm playing against Esper, game's basically over at this point. I'll probably discard the Midnight Reaper, yeah, sure. He will counter it anyway, so I go for the Benalia so I can save the Marshal here. Down to 16, but I don't see it happening. He just needs a Chaos and I'm already done. At least he doesn't have the lands for it. He will discard one of the Marshals, so now he shouldn't be able to counter it actually. Didn't draw into a land here. Okay. Yeah, I'm hardly getting anything done here, but he only has 2 cards left in hand. Maybe one of them is a Chaos, but he doesn't have the lands for it. Probably still doesn't, or he would have gone for it. Probably. I'll save her. If the Knight of Autumn gets out and destroys something like the Stanka, or I don't know. Yeah, that's probably the only enchantment he's running. Or maybe Excellence Binding or something. Down to 9. Next turn, in theory, he would be dead, but I don't really see it happening. Maybe he doesn't have a counter here. Like, he doesn't have a Chaos here. Oh, that should be it, right? He could have a Moment of Craving. He didn't play a land yet. Oh, surprising, but I won with the Knight deck. 420, let's go. Pretty decent. I mean, my stuff is kind of expensive, but that shouldn't matter too much here. Can go for a Temple Garden first. Seems like control. I'll play him right now. Shouldn't be able to counter him quite yet. Okay, that seems like some kind of... could be mill or something. Maybe a mill list with Scape Shift or something. That's a bad sign, but I'll go to Midnight Reaper, so if it destroys my stuff, I at least get to draw some cards. It's fine, I get to draw 2 cards. But which do I play? I think I'll go for the Conclave. Like, if he kills him, I'll get 2 more. I mean, he could also go for a Rusk or something. Maybe I should have gone for those 2 and then buffed them up with the big one. I could play those 2 next turn. Give him the indestructible. That's probably the best way to go. But let's attack first. Maybe shouldn't have played the land, but doesn't make a big difference here. He won't clear him. I'll play him first anyway. I mean, I expect him to get countered, but even if I play the bodyguard first, he would get countered anyway, so... Okay, no counter yet. He could still go for one. Okay, interesting. I mean, in theory, if he doesn't have anything here, I can kill him next turn, but I don't see that. Okay. Not the biggest problem, to be honest. He kinda has to block him or he's dead, right? I can give them all double strike. 10, 16. He has to block here. You know, you're dead. He didn't do the math, it seems. Whatever, here we go. Another win with the Knights. Deck seems better than expected. I go first, that's decent. Enough lands already. Also can play the Midnight Reaper with the Unclaimed Territory. Okay, he gives me a Hello, I should give him one back. Yeah, next turn I'll go for the Reaper, because if he goes for removal, I at least get to draw cards. I have first strike also, it buffs him either way. Ah, I'm already getting buffed by him, actually. Nice. Next turn I can play the Guildgate, can't do anything anyway with 4 lands. Don't have to block here. 3 lands. Okay, I have to sacrifice 1. I'll go for the Midnight Reaper. I mean, that way I can get some damage through, but maybe I should have stayed with the Midnight Reaper so I can have him out longer and get to draw more cards, but he will probably destroy him here anyway. Okay, let's see. History of Benalia. He could get a creature back from the graveyard, won't do too much. I'm fine with racing him, don't want to block yet. Let's see what he got. He might go for an angel or something here. Okay, another afterlife creature. I'll just attack with him, but he will go for the block here. And he has a lot of flyers now, I have to be careful. But I at least can heal up for 4 here. Seems like he thinks about destroying him. He hovered him a few times there. Okay, another Death Touch, Afterlife creature. Problem is I don't have anything against the flyers. He only has 3 lands left, so he could have a Mortify, he could have a Cast Down, but the Cast Down wouldn't be effective here. Okay, he has a Mortify. Losing 3 here, down to 7. I need some life back. He'll block probably both, they both die. Down to 5, I'm at 11. His creatures are dead, but he will get another flyer. I really need to draw into something or that's over. Problem is with this deck, if he has blockers, I have like nothing. I don't have trample or anything, and yeah, he has too many blockers and I can't block anything there. Not a single flyer in this deck as far as I know. Down to 7. He can just block both again. I think that's over, to be honest. Can attack with both. Wouldn't really mind them dying. So I at least get to draw a card. But he gets 2 more flyers. I have like 2 turns left. Next turn I'm down to 3. Okay, that could be helpful. Raskas. Here we'll probably exile this one. I'm down to 2. Yeah, I think that's over. Can't really do much. I mean, he could, maybe he doesn't attack with everything because then he would be dead, but He's at 7. I mean, I could still kill him here if he attacks with everything, but he'll just save 1. I don't think I have any kind of removal. I don't, and yeah, that's it. Set. Decent enough. Hexproof from white could be useful against him, but let's see. Looks like my angel deck list a bit. I'll go for the history, so I get +1. He can't really block here. Problem is he will get his thing out, probably something with explore. Then he's already too big for me, like way too big. Yeah, that's basically my angel deck list. And if I oh, okay, it's actually not. He has no lands probably, or he wouldn't put those down. Problem is I can't get through there, like not at all. My deck is basically not really aggro. I mean, it's aggro, but a slower aggro version, and against the mid-range version of this I shouldn't stand a chance because my scaling is not very good. I mean, gotta attack with everything here. Good thing is I will get to draw a lot of cards if my creatures are dying. That's probably the only one who's going to block. Maybe one of the Midnight Reapers here. Okay, I get rid of 2 of his creatures. Oh, okay, no, never mind. The Wildcraft Walk will stay alive. He will lose only 9, so he's down to 12. Okay, he'll block even more here. Okay, he'll only lose for 17. I lose 2 creatures. Ah, but that was a token, so I only get to draw 2 cards. That's actually big, because the last buff is really, really big in my deck. It's like the only thing that could maybe save me here. There's a Lyra, and I think that should be game. Maybe I should add some kind of removal to this deck. Last chance is to one-shot him, but I don't really see that. How that would ever work out. He's at 22 after this turn. Or maybe he doesn't attack. Okay. Okay, that's a big problem. Never seen anyone play that, but it actually makes a lot of sense with Lyra. He could just give her +X/+X, she would have 9, I'm down to 9. Next turn I would be dead and he would heal for 9, 29. Which is probably what he should do here. I mean, I can't do anything against it anyway. Yeah, there it is. He's at 29. I don't draw into anything here. Let's attack with everything. So at least he can't one-shot me next turn. But yeah, I don't run any removal, so there is no hope basically. I'm down to 4 now if he didn't draw into anything. Down to 4, he's at 34. Yeah, that's like way too much, I don't see. Even though I get all the buffs now, I don't have lifelink, I don't have anything that saves me. I don't have a flyer, don't have removal. Yeah, this deck needs to be tuned to really be effective. This way it's just way too bad. It's fun, but it's way too bad. Okay, another history. Like my draws aren't even that bad, but I just don't have anything that wins me the game. Let's attack with everything here. Go out in style. He'll lose 12. Does he expect me to have something? I mean, yeah, basically I should have conceded already because there's no hope anyway, but in theory I could have something. Okay, I'll clear a few of his creatures. We'll lose 2 life, draw 2 cards. Maybe I run something that I'm not aware of. Which I draw into now and turn this around, Kappa. They're all alive even. I get to draw 2 more cards, down to 2. Not gonna help. Not gonna help. Okay, yeah, that's it. This deck needs some tuning. It's fun, but not really effective. And yeah, still fun to showcase it. Hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe.